My people, this one strong pass me. Make sure say una share this video as una dey watch am, because they don't finally open APC and Tinubu nyash. One barrister wey im name na barrister Ambrose Oburu don sue federal government and the Chief Justice of Federation Abusalami Malami at the federal court, seeking to stop the inauguration of Tinubu come May 29 as president. And that one no do for the man. No. If the man thinks court no go, the appeal court no go give him Jojo. Now the man go Ecowas court. The man go Ecowas court, say na there ain't go find justice. I beg share this video as you watch him. Share this video.
Begin what's trending. As the presidential inauguration is fast approaching, a suit seeking the prohibition of Bola Ahmed Tinubu from being inaugurated as Nigeria's next president on May 29th was instituted on Tuesday at the Court of Appeal in Abuja. The suit is by a presidential candidate in the 2019 elections, Ambrose Owuru, and his political party, Hope Democratic Party. Owuru, a constitutional lawyer, is praying the court prohibits President Muhammadu Buhari, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the Independent National Electoral Commission from swearing in the president-elect. Owuru insists that President Buhari has been usurping his tenure of office since the Supreme Court has not determined his petition filed in 2019 challenging the declaration of Buhari as the winner of the 2019 presidential election. Dr. Bati, appears that there is nothing that we will not see in Nigeria. I mean, this politician, he's also a lawyer. Well, I mean,
number one, Mr. Ambrose Owuru is bringing a case before the court, the Court of Appeal, to say, oh, I'm seeking a prohibitory injunction to prevent the inauguration on May 29 because of an incident in 2019. And he's saying that the court, did not, the Supreme Court did not determine the matter. And therefore, President Muhammadu Buhari, who will be completing his term of office in another 30-something days, he says he's a placeholder. He's an interim placeholder. Well, on the surface of it, what will an ordinary man, a reasonable man, think? Is his case not already academic? So what relief will he be seeking from the court? What relief does he expect the court to grant him? Oh, that okay, Buhari has done 4 years since 2023. He, Ambrose Owuru, should now be allowed to do another 4 years. There are some cases in court that are considered frivolous and vexatious. And when a matter has been rendered academic, the court will so pronounce. But without prejudice to what is released that he's seeking, I think also this is also the point that people make about lawyers. Lawyers will collect any kind of brief, even when the matter is patently, unreasonable to a right-thinking member of our society.
Absolutely.
So he wants to go to court to stop May 29. Okay, fine. Every citizen under the law can go to court. So when you get there, it's the court in its wisdom that will then decide whether this is a matter. And don't forget, our courts are not just courts of law. The Supreme Court in particular is also a court of public policy. So even from the point of view of a public policy, you didn't take part in the 2023 election. You were not a candidate. You are not saying you are challenging, you are filing a petition. No, you are filing a petition, you are asking for an injunction over election of 2019. So did he not sleep on his rights, even if he has rights to claim?
All right.
This to me is the way I see it.
I thought so too when I saw the petition, Ayo.
Okay, so I did a little digging, to this man, because many would think he's just come out of a cave of hiding. And I found out that he actually had pursued this matter at the Supreme Court, then went back to the Federal High Court, and I'll tell you what Justice Echo said about him, and they went to the Ecowas court to pursue this. So this is not the first time he's doing that. He's been pursuing his mandate for a long time. I still haven't found out how much he was able to gather from the votes in 2019 to deem himself as winner, rightful winner of the elections. But here's what Justice Inyang Edem Eko said, and he threw out his case on 3 major grounds. One was that it constituted a gross abuse of court process, as you mentioned, Dr. Mati, statute barred, and was also an affront to the supremacy of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, because he went to the federal court after the Supreme Court had thrown out his case based on technicalities. He was still not satisfied. He went to the ECOWAS High Court. So that hasn't been decided. So I wonder what would be in this particular suit now that's different from what he did in 2019 that would not make him, perhaps, Dr. Bass, is there a fine for, or can you?
No, the court can fine you for wasting the time of the court.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can be fined for wasting the time of the court.
I don't want to be subject, but I recommend very strongly. Fine.
Well, all right,